let's see if this works. Go. 1 second. One second while I'm trying to get everything set up again. It's not going to work. All right. I'm just trying to set up my Watch Me Work account real quick. Okay. Getting notifications on my phone. All right. I can never figure this out. Okay. Getting notifications on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Live streaming. Looks like it's on. Streaming. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling here. I need to find my channel. Here we go. Might be it? No. Anyone knows how to get the dang URL for the stream, let me know. Oh well, anyway, so let's start this thing. I can't figure out how to get my Watch Me Work to start running, so I'm gonna miss out on that stream. Anyway, so this is my entry for the Open Game Jam, Open Game Art Game Jam, where we take art. Let me lock these real quick so I don't mess them up. Where we take art submitted in the Open game art community, and we make a game out of it. If you haven't seen it before, opengameart.org. There's a whole bunch of resources here, from 2D art, 3D art, concept art, textures, sound effects, music. There's tons of stuff that you could use in your games, mostly for free, but you need to check the license that the creator gives. But anyway, I have gotten a few assets from there, and I am building this game. And so far, I'll show you where I'm at. I have my little scientist dude. He's chilling. Walks back and forth. I can jump, pick up the potions, and they go right here. They get added to your inventory. You can jump across this gap, and then you can pick this potion and drink it. That's where I'm at right now. I don't know if you can see on the stream, but see how how sharp his pixels are right here, and then when he drinks, it's a little fuzzy. I'm gonna try to fix that right now. So I believe the problem is in the image itself. I'm going to re-export what I have. So I'm going to say import tiled images. So I have these. Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. I have these that I got from the opengameart.org. And the scientist is drinking this red potion. If you look, he's real sharp and pixelated, and that's kind of what I want. I happen to know, I think these are 13 by 20. You can zoom in and see that looks right. I think so. Let's see, 21. 21 breaks it. 22 breaks it. 20. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and hit import tiles. I'm going to uncheck merge duplicates because if you notice, I don't think there's any perfect duplicates, but what that would do is like if the animation had 2 frames for a specific pose, it would merge them into one tile, and I don't want that. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Go ahead and open this. And so here's my guy and all of his little tiles. What I'm going to do next is make a tile set out of it. So go right here where it says tiles. This is my favorite pixel animation software called Pixel Edit. Anyways, I'm going to pick this, hit Control, and so as I'm doing this, it's creating tiles over there in my tile set. And what this will allow me to do is export these as individual images. I already did this once, but I think I exported them too big, and then I had to scale them down, and I think that's what's causing the blurriness. So all these images here are too big. What I'm going to do is delete them all. While I'm at it, I don't know if I should have done that or not. I'm going to delete the textures associated with it too. Godot might freak out and scream at me, but we'll see what happens. So now I'm going to go File, Export, Tile Set. And what I really need to do is export them at scale 2. I exported them at scale 4 and I had to downsize them to 0.5. And I think that's what caused the problem. We're going to find out here. So I'm going to make tiles as separate files. Right here, and we're going to put it into the OGA Jam, images, potion drink, and we're going to call this drink red, because this is the red potion drink. So let's save, boom, 12 files created. Now I'm going to go into Godot, open up my player scene, and have this animated sprite right here. It actually didn't freak out, which surprised me. But But see how his edges are kind of messed up? I'm thinking that I can fix that now, because right here I have the animated sprite. See, I have the scale at half and half. Anyway, I'm going to say edit this. First, I need to import the textures. 2D texture, you want to turn off all these right here. I crank that up to 1, and then I say uncompressed. Source textures going to be the potion drink from here to here. My target path will be textures, textures, drink potions. So I'm gonna go ahead and import those. Boom. Oh wow, look at this weirdness that's going on right here. It's okay. What I'm going to do is now I want to get rid of all these frames. And then in the animated sprite itself, I'll put this back to 1 and 1. And now we'll put the new textures in. So for drinking red, where are the new textures? They're in the textures folder, drink potions folder. Just click them, drag them like that. Boom. Now what I'm hoping this does, I'm hoping that this will get rid of that blurriness. I do need to line it up with my previous guy here, like that. Turn it off, and now we can give it a shot and see what happens. So there's my character. And now he's going to drink his red potion. Still got kind of blurry. I don't know how to fix this. I'm going to live with it for now because it's not too bad. If I didn't tell you about it, you might not even know. Anyway, so I needed to go through that and do it for all the different potion colors. I'm not going to do that in this video because I just don't want to bore you to death. But what I am going to work on is I want to make doors. So inside this level here, let me turn off the HUD so we're not... I can't turn it off. Interesting. Alright, anyway. It's funny that you can't turn the HUD off. I may have to like put it in the background. Ooh, that doesn't even work. I'll put it in -1 for now. I'll have to remind myself to fix that. But so what I want to do is like make a wall here with a door that you can open up and continue on to the next part of the level. To do that, I'm going to have to unlock these two that I locked. Unlock them. On the background layer right here, I'm gonna click on it. Where is my tile set for my background layer? What I'm going to do is add in some more area where he can walk. So there. Let's break it up with one of these. And then this. And I'm going to erase all of these. Here. I'm also going to, in the midground, I'm going to erase these guys. What I'll end up doing is I'll stack a whole bunch of boxes up there so you can't jump up onto the roof. Something like that. Let's play it real quick and see if I can get over there. So there, I can't get over there. I'm going to make a door right here that this guy can open. And so for that, I'm going to start a new scene. We're going to make a What will it be? It will be an area 2D as the root node. We're going to call it door. It's going to have an animated sprite. This animated sprite will need some textures. I'm going to import some textures here. This one, I believe I have a door. So what I need to do is get the doors into their own images. So what I'll do is import again, import tile, find the doors that I made here. This is, I think, 32 by 32. No. Let's see. It might be 64. No. 48, I believe. 48. Yes. 48 by 48. I'm really only interested in this top row right here, which is the door in its closed position, open to the right and open to the left. I'm not going to import tiles. I don't know really why I would do that. With this, I'm going to go to the tile tool here and say doop, 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 doop. Ah, messed it up. Move this one right there. Okay, so now I have these 5 images. I'm going to export them as individual images, and then we'll bring them in as textures. File, export tile set, separate images. We're going to put it in, I don't know why it keeps trying to go there, but we're going to put it in there in images. We'll make a new folder for just the doors. Doors. Put it in there. We'll call it door. Save. Boom, there's the 5 files. Back to Godot. What was it? Okay, so we're gonna make the textures now. So we need to find them. They're in doors. We'll go from here to here. Open those bad boys. We're going to put them in the textures. We need to make a new folder. We'll put them in the doors. We have no texture options selected. I might go no maps. Maybe that will be the key. So animated sprite. We're going to say new sprite frames. We'll edit. And we're going to call this one open right. No, we'll call it closed. Closed. We're only going to have one texture in here. And it looks like it got a little wonky. I don't see the textures. Sometimes Godot does this to me. Kind of a bummer. So we're gonna hit save. I'll save the scene real quick and then I'll exit and re-enter. Close this. Go ahead and quit. Good thing about Godot is it opens quick. One of the fastest editors I've ever used. So now in textures, I should have door textures. And see, they weren't there before. It's kind of a bummer, but I get it. I mean, this is open source software, and a lot of people are working on this, and it's free. I mean, it's amazing for being free. Anyway, back here, we're going to do the closed animation. It's really only going to be one frame, and I believe it's going to be this middle frame here. Yes, so that's the door closed frame. And that's cool. We will add a new one. This one's going to be called Open Right. Right. And we're going to put in from that frame, this frame. So now we have the opening right. We'll add a new animation called Open Left, Open Left. And we'll do the opposite. We'll put from this one, this one, this one. And then we might have to order them. So we will have to order them differently. Shoot. So the way you land them is the order they open, or the order they play. We're going to want to turn off looping. We don't want to do that. We don't want to loop on any of these. I don't think we want to loop. We might want to loop on the closed. I am not too sure about that one. We'll see. Let's see. Just checking the chats right now real quick. Second. Here we go. I think I got it. Yay! Okay. So my partners that watch me work will be happy. I got my stream working over there too. All right. So now back to where I was at with Godot. Alright, so we have this closed, we have this open left and this open right. What we need to do is we need to make a script. While I'm here, I'm going to turn off this show grid because it's so busy. So here's my little door that I made. So now I need to make a script. This is an area 2D. We need to put a collision area on it real quick so we can hit the door and open it. I'm going to put 2 collision areas on it. And you'll see why I won't get there. But so collision shape 2D. This is going to be door right. And it's going to be shape this. We're going to make it narrow. We're going to move it. And we're going to put it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing and make a door left. And basically on enter of this area 2D by the player, we're going to open the door in the correct direction. So one more collision shape 2D. We're going to call this door left. Make it a rectangle shape. Anytime you're working with these collision shapes, you got to make sure you grab these inner circles and not these outer ones. I know all the YouTube tutorials and stuff say it. I just want to reiterate, I've experienced it myself. If you grab the outer circles here and scale this thing improperly, you will have some weird stuff going on in your game. I'm actually going to shrink these to like this, just so they're off the ground and they're not constantly colliding with the ground and checking the name of the thing they're colliding with and slowing down my game. Okay, so we're going to add a script. We're going to put it in the scripts folder, and it's going to be called door GD. And we're going to say inherits area 2D. Doesn't really matter. Get rid of all of whoops. all this. Of course, get rid of all this. Okay, so now we need to get a reference to these two collision shapes. So we're going to say onReady var get on var. We're going to call this door right equals get node, and we're going to say door right. What this is going to do is get the node that's a child of the main object that the script is on here. It's going to get the child door right, and it's going to put a pointer in this variable here, door right, when the node tree is instantiated, when it's ready, when it's on ready. So I'm going to do the same thing for the left. Okay, so with those, I wonder if I should do this in code or if I should do this. I'll do it in code. So we're going to say connect. We're going to say area enter. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to do it the easy cheating way. So I'm going to go back out here on the door right. I'm going to go over to the node tree right here. It doesn't actually have the signal I thought it would. Okay, let's go back to the legitimate way of doing this. And then once it gets the areas entered, I'll check if it's door right or door left. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. So connect, area entered to myself. The method is going to be called door touched on door touch. And that's all I need to do there. I need to make this function func on door touch. And I think this is going to have a area. This will have an area. I believe so. And so we're going to say print door touched. So we're just going to print out to the console, make sure this thing is working before I actually try to animate it, get it flipping open and closed. Go back in my level here, go to the 2D editor. We're going to, on the mid ground here is where I have these walls placed. I'm going to remove that wall there. And then I'm going to the level. I'm going to save this door scene real quick. Going to level 1, and then I'm going to, on the level itself, I'm going to parent instantiate the door scene. Door. Boom. Kind of a bummer. It always goes back up here in the corner. I wish it would, I get why it does it, but I wish it would instantiate right where you're looking. Let's move this down. Move this down, move this down. So right there. Let's play the game and see if we can actually touch this door and get that signal. So we'll be looking down here for the signal of the door touch. So might as well get my potions, no real need for them. Fall down. Now, as I get close, when I get there and touch that door, it should say door touched. Ah! Door touched. So it did work. I fell off the screen. I forgot to put my dang floor across here. And it also doesn't block my character. So I might not put an area 2D here. Did not think about that. It probably needs a static body because it's going to be a collidable object. There is something really cool that you can do. You can actually change the type. Instead of deleting this and starting all over, you can actually change the type. And I'm going to go with the static body 2D. It should do the collision for me. I'm going to have to change extends this. This is going to have to be extends static body 2D. And then this is going to have to change here too. So we're going to say connect. It's going to have different signals. And in fact, it doesn't have anything. The door right and the door left will have the signals. So connect door right dot. Let's see, maybe this is when I want to do the cheating method here. What am I doing? Door has just looking real quick to see if I can find a signal. I don't think it has a signal. I think I have to do is colliding. So I'm going to have to change my script quite a bit. So now I'm going to have to say set process true func process delta. I'm going to say if door right is cool. Print door touch. And then I don't need this function anymore. Let's give that a try. Collision shape 2D does not have. Maybe just say that itself. Okay, so dot. What am I doing wrong here? 1 second. This shouldn't be like this. And so my player has a collision shape 2D on him. Why is that not working? Let's just simplify. We'll do one side at a time. Door is a static cool. Player, let's look at his script. Oh, I think this will. Whoop, no. Shoot. Oh man. Alright, one second here. Let's see if this just works with the collision at all. So cool. I'm actually running into it. Boom. Boom. I know what I can do. Let's do some cool little trickery stuff here. Let's go back to the door. Go here. We'll put... Oh, no. We'll put the door collision shape. Okay, that is not working. Use this tool. We'll put the door collision shape right here. We're going to kind of make it a little bit bigger so the player hits it without going into the doorknobs too much. And now we're going to use raycast. And we'll look for the raycast touching the player. This will be pretty straightforward. So raycast 2D. You can see here's the raycast here. They always start off pointing straight down, but we're going to change that. We're going to say raycast. We're going to go back to the inspector here. We're going to say -10 y0. Now it's pointing to the left. But you can see this ray is actually colliding with this body here. We're going to move that out just until it doesn't touch. We're also going to shorten the ray a little bit because we don't want to trigger the door that far out. So we'll say -5. I will duplicate this ray, move it over to here. We're going to change this to +5. And what this will do is I'll check for collisions on these rays with the player. And if the ray touches the player, then the door will open. And we'll see that. We gotta name these things. We'll call this left ray and right ray. And for some reason, these things I camel case them, knit cap them, and then when I'm getting references to them in my script, I camel case. So I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not. These things, not going to use them anymore. We are going to get references to those rays. So on ready var left ray equals get node left ray. Already var right ray get node right ray. Okay, now in the process I can say if left ray dot is, this should say is colliding, thank goodness it does, print touching door on the left side of it. Big old sentence. Let's see if this works. I really should put the door closer or move my player closer. It's not working. Why is that not working? Maybe stick them out a little bit further. 8 and 8. And something else that helps debug, first of all, I'm going to move my player. There, I'm going to move tool. I'll move my player over here so I don't have to go so far. Okay, so let's turn on visible collision shapes, hit F5, run this thing. Definitely hits. I'm not too sure what's going on. Left ray. The ray on the left. You guys know what I'm doing. Wrong, let me know. Left ray, left ray. Right ray, right ray. Left ray. I'm going to delete the... No, I don't have to do that. Come on. Why isn't it printing? Alright, anyways, give me a second, think about that. I'm going to work on the level itself. I'm going to add in the floor. When I do get oops. Let's go in the background. When I do get door working, I won't have this messed up fall through the floor thing. Why isn't the door not working? It's gonna drive me nuts. I'll make the left ray really long, just to rule out anything. Negative 20, way out there. Player. What I do notice is my. Oh, let me save that. Save. Okay, that's saved too. Okay, let's see. It's gliding. Why is that not gliding with me? Oh! Man, this thing has got me quite a few times. I know exactly what's going on. This checkbox right here that says enabled on. Please, makers of Godot, if you're listening, please turn that on by default. When I add a ray to my scene tree, please turn it on by default. Alright. Now watch. Boom, touching left side. I knew it would work. Jeez. Okay. Let's make these rays a little bit more reasonable now. -5 and -5. Oh, 5, not -5. And door. Let's go back to the script. We're gonna have to have a state for this. We're gonna say, don't need to do onReady for this, but var state equals close. So inside of here, we're gonna say state equals open. All right, so do that. We need to get a reference to the animated sprite. Right? Excuse me, have the hiccups. We need another one of these things. So on, ready, bar. We're going to say anim SPR equals get node animated sprite. Okay, so animated sprite, we're going to say anim sprite dot play. I'm going to say what was say open right maybe. Ooh, I wish that the IntelliSense went deep enough to know what the different animations were that were in that animated sprite. But we can figure that out just right here. It was called open right. So now I need to say if left ray is colliding and state equals closed, then open this thing. I'm gonna get rid of these brackets too, because, or these parentheses, because you don't need them there. This is a string. Oh, jeez. Rookie mistake. Double equals for comparison. Alright, now if we're lucky, actually let me turn off the collisions so we can see everything a little bit better. Now if we're lucky, this door right here should swing open. Cha-boing! But if you notice, I still can't walk through. I need to clear the collision shapes. Now I need to say self.clear shapes. Just that one line right there will work. Oh my goodness, that did not pan out correctly. We're not gonna do that there. X animated sprite. It does have a cool signal called finished, and we're gonna connect that on animated sprite finish, connect, and then in here we're gonna say self.clear shapes. And we also need to make sure that the door in our level is behind the player. Like that. Now, boom, door opens, now I can walk through. That is pretty sweet. Now I need to make it work from colliding from the other side, because if I grab my player here, put him on the other side, you're going to see that the door is stuck shut, can't get out, stuck in this room. No bueno. So, go back to the door scene, go back to their script, and then all we have to do, I see this right here. We're going to copy this, paste it here, and we're going to say right ray. Right ray. And we also have to change this, and then we're going to say open left. And now we'll have a door that opens both directions. Oh, why did it disappear? There is no open left. I messed up the... Oop. Now I can walk out. So now I have doors that are closed, and they're closed. Let's see, can I bump my head on this? Yeah, cool. They're closed. I can open them from either direction. I didn't know if I was going to have enough time to do locked doors and a key pickup, but I think I'm going to try it. See if we can knock this out really quick. Probably not going to get this done, but at least I'll get it started. The HUD. I'm going to fix the HUD because it's really messing with my mind seeing it in the background. So now we see the HUD in its correct place. And that's where we'll find the key. I'm going to put the key in here as well on the HUD, and we can ram it in the door and we'll use the key if we have one. So the door script, state closed. We are going to export this state. We're going to say export int, and it's going to have locked, no, closed, what else? Closed, locked. We're only going to choose if the door is closed or locked. We're never going to have a door that's just in the level open. I'm just going to make that decision now. I am missing something in my export, so I'm going to look at something I did earlier. Export, I put the int inside, and then I put the variable. Okay, so export int, closed, it's locked. That's going to be our state. I'm going to say equals closed, save. Oop. Save. And what this will do for us is, one second. What it'll do for us is if we select the door here, you can see this different locked, closed, locked, closed. So in our level, we can select our door. We can choose if it's closed or if it's just closed or if it's closed and locked. So now I believe if I run in this door, it will not open. Oh, I'm sorry. So here we go. We need to change this code now because I can't compare a string to an int. We could just use string, I think. Did I spell it right? Is it str? I think that'll work. Ah! I wonder if we can do this. Give this a shot. Okay, I'm just going to use int because I know that works and I'm running out of time. So now inside of here, I'm going to have to add another if statement. If state equals closed equals 0. All I gotta do there, and then we should be back to where we were. Oh, well. Close locked. And then I have to have an open state. So this will be 1 2 0 1 2. Now my door is locked. Bam, I can't get in because I don't have a key. But in my level, if I want to make this door open without a key, all I need to do is go to the door, change this here to closed, and now the door would open without a key. That's what an export variable does for you. It gives you access to the variable here, so we can make one door closed, one door locked, whatever we want to do. I'm going to make this door locked because now I need to work on making the key pickup. Put it in an inventory and automatically using it if I need it on a locked door. So, first things first, we need the key image. And I believe there's a key in this set that I downloaded from OpenGameArt for the OpenGameArt challenge. So I'm going to find out. I'll import. I'm going to just import image, and we're going to say decorations. And I know there's a key. It is right here. We're going to select it. We should do a 7x7. Can't do it. Can't do it. Six by 6. And then I'm gonna make a new image real quick and do 6 by 6. So 2 do 8 by 8. 8. Zoom in, paste the key. I move the key right in the middle like that. Create the tile set there. Drop this. I don't know why this thing keeps changing zoom levels on me. But there's the key. Very simple. We're going to export that thing. We're going to say export tile set as different images. We'll browse. Went right back to the wrong folder again. Images. And we'll just put it in here. We'll call it key. Because it's only going to be one key. We're going to double its size. Just so it looks a little bit better. File format, we'll use PNG. Key. Cool. Now we should have a key in the images folder. In here. Key. There it is there. We are going to change this to no filter, no bitmaps. Boom. Now we need to make a key object. So I will start with another scene. New scene. We will call this one. This one will be an area 2D. For sure, this one will be an area 2D. Area 2D. We'll call this puppy key. We're going to add a collision. Well, we'll add a sprite to it first. I'm not going to make any kind of animated key sprite. We're just going to have a single image of the key there. We're going to do load. We're going to go to images, find the key, click open. There's the key. We're golden. That's a golden key. Get it? Okay, that was a dumb joke. Anyway, now we need a collision shape for that key. I'm just going to make a simple square and boop, boop, like so. And we're done with that for now. Save. Key, we're going to put it in the scenes folder. Save it. Now let's edit the HUD real quick. I'm not going to... Ah, man. I'm running out of time. Shoot. label 3. We're going to duplicate that. We'll move it over a bit. And we'll make it say key. Real fancy stuff there, huh? We are also going to put in a image 2D in here. Or a sprite mint. We're also going to use that same key. Drag this thing down. We're going to have to scale it up. 3 is too big. 2.5, 2.5. I think 2 would be perfect. Key. And I'm going to duplicate that. Let's put this over under the key. This is going to be key label. Okay, so this script is pretty complicated. Potion pickup. Okay. I'm going to save this on the key. We're going to add a signal. Link to the player. Let's see. Does the player have potion pickup signal? No, it does not. I think the potion itself has the signal. Yes. So the key will have. Key needs a script. Create that. It will have a signal, and it's going to be, what did I say the potion was? We'll keep them similar. Potion pickup. So we're going to call this key pick up. Save. And then we're actually going to bind to the or connect to the area enter self string method on key touch. And then we'll say func. On key torch touch. Just do that real quick to check that this is being called. Level 1, let's drop a key right by the door. And I did not. It'll just be sitting there. And it should say that key was touched when I touch it. Boom, key touched. Now what I need to do is on the key itself, when I touch it, I need to check and see if it's the player. Let me see the potion, how I do that on potion picked up. If body, I get name equals player. kind of want to do the same thing on all of my code. So equals player. Then I can say print pick up key. This needs to be body enter. Body enter signal, and then this needs to be body right here too. Okay, then boom, pickup key. Cool, we're good. So now I need to do queue free. This will delete the key when it can, when no other objects are referencing it. It'll keep it from throwing a instance not set to an instance error if you've ever done C#. But first, before I do that, I need to emit this signal. Emit signal. And I'm going to say the signal is key pick up. And why I'm doing that is because I want the HUD to pick up the signal and add one to the inventory, basically. So what I'll do is I'll go over here to node. I'll select the key itself. Go over to node. So here's my custom one that I made in the script itself. Double click that. I can't see the HUD here, but what I can do is when I go to level 1 that also has the HUD, now I can go on the key itself, double click that. I'm going to connect it to the HUD. And I'm going to say on key pickup, on key pickup. Oh man, that's a bummer. We'll do that. On key pickup. We're going to make the function because it doesn't exist yet. We'll make the function in the HUD. Go ahead. Now we're in the HUD script, and this, what do I want to happen when keys picked up? Well, first of all, I'm going to say var keys equals 0. Oh, no semicolons in this language. And then all I need to do is do keys plus plus, or keys plus equals 1, and then call update labels. Update labels. I need to change this update labels function a little bit to add in the key. Let's go to the HUD. Key label. I need to update the key label. I'm going to do on ready var key label equals get node key label. And now where did it go? Update labels. And I'm going to say key label set text equals to string keys. So now this all worked correctly. When I pick up this key, you should see this key label right here in increment. Boom, it did. Key also disappeared. Still can't open the door. That's because I need to do something in my door code to say, hey, if I have a key, use the darn key. So on here, if colliding and if state's 0, do this. Before I even get to that, I'm going to say if it's colliding, if state equals 1, which is locked, I'm going to emit a signal myself, which is going to be called use key. Signal equals, or signal use key. I say, let's see now. Nope, can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's do signal use key. So I'm just going to say emit signal use key. Bar 0 is going to be self. We're going to pass the door when I say use the key. So I'm going to pass the use key signal, and I'm going to pass myself the door along with the signal, and the HUD's going to pick up the signal, and if it has a key in the inventory, it's going to use the key on the door, unlocking the door. And we'll see what happens after that. I think this is going to work. I'm just going to put that in both. Getting pretty complicated. Alright, so in level 1, let's go here to the door itself, go to the node. We're going to connect the use key signal to something in the HUD. So HUD, we're going to say on door use key. It is passing a that's an extra call argument. I'm not going to add an extra call argument. So we're going to send it itself. So connect, and then I'm going to say node here, or I'm going to say door, because it's passing in a door object. I'm going to say if keys greater than or equal greater than 0. What am I going to do? I'm going to say door.state equals 0, and then I'm going to say keys minus equals 1. Save this, going to run it, and we're going to see got the key, hit the door, door opens, walk out. One thing I didn't do was I didn't hit update labels. Oh man, I can't believe that worked. I'm so happy. Update labels. So I don't have a key. I'm going to jump over the key. Can't open the door. Get the key. Cool, I have a key. You can see it. You can see it here. Now I'm going to run in the door. Door should open, and it should use the key that I have in inventory. Boop. Bam. Now I don't have it. Any more keys? So just to prove that that works, let's go to 2D. I'm going to add another door. We're going to duplicate this door. I'll move it over. This will be a door to nowhere, which will be fun. It is also going to be locked. So door 1 is locked. We're gonna find its signal to the HUD, and we're gonna change it to that. We're gonna say don't make a new function, connect. What's going to happen is get the key. I have one key. I can open up one door. Open up this door, boop, boop, boop. Now I can't open this door. To prove that this is working, I'm going to add another key. So, key, move my player a little bit. I'll move my player over to here. This key, I'll move it over a little bit. And then I will duplicate the key, duplicate, move the key in between the two doors. Well, let's put it up here. I can jump and get it later. Key pickup. I'm going to connect it to the HUD again, and then I'm going to connect it to key pickup. So, run the game. I have one key. I can open up one door. Open up this door. Cool. Can't open this door because I have no more keys. Let me go get another key. Boop. Now I have another key. Now I can open up that door. So now I have keys working, key pickups. I have doors working, just regular closed doors and locked doors. I'm going to run this again. I'm going to pick up both keys and then run into both doors just to make sure that that works. One key, two keys. See, now I have two in inventory. Hit this door, it opens. Hit this door, opens. I have 0 keys left. So it's working. I've actually implemented everything I thought I would implement today in this stream. So I want to call it a day. I want to thank you for joining me. Made some good progress. Did some pretty cool coding. Didn't have too many what the hell moments, so I'm kind of glad with that. Anyway, again, thanks for joining. See you later.